opposite. Now a little time for some practice and get this taken care of. It is super important that you follow along and do what I do. This is called guided practice, okay? Teachers will pause and explain as we go, but looking out the window at the kids running around on the blacktop or out the window at someone walking down the street is probably not where you want your attention, all right? Remember, you have to listen and pay attention and actively engage your brain in order to get to understand these things a little better, all right? So here we go. Got your name at the top. I'll use my daughter Piper. And I just put the next number on my list, which would be 14. Today's short date, 9th month, 22nd day, and the year, which is 20. All right, 2020. So here we go. I've got 10 2000s. All right, so here are the thousands place. All right, and here's 2000s. All right, that's 2000s. Well, I've got 10 of those. So you guessed it. I have to write down 10 of those. So there's one group of two groups of two, 3 groups of 2, 4 groups of 2, 5 groups of 2. Need 5 more. 6 groups of 2, 7 groups of 2, 8 groups of 2, 9 groups of 2, 10 groups of 2. So I wrote my little circles out there. If you feel more comfortable doing dots, that's fine. Just make sure that it looks like an array of equal rows and columns. All right. And then I see here, all right, I've got 21,000s. Well, instead of doing that, I'm just going to group these in groups of 10 because this value is 10 times that of 1,000. See, 10,000s. And it looks like I just pop those guys over here and look what I get. I get just two of those guys, right? So what I end up with is my answer down here, which is basically 20 thousands, or, okay, how many 10,000s? It's the same as 2 10,000s, okay? Okay. Don't worry, I want you to keep going. Oh, I'm out of the picture. I'm out of the picture. It's all right. You see how it goes now. I'll leave you a little moment to take a look at it. I need to keep checking up to make sure I'm in the picture. Okay. So here I've got 10 times 3. If I just had 10 times 3, I'd be like, oh, that's 30. Well, it's not 10 times 3. It's 10 times 3, 10,000s. Man, that's a mouthful. Well, 10,000s place is what they're talking about. And what I want to do is go to my 10,000s place. And what it wants is it wants 10 rows of 3. So I'm going to write my 10 rows of 3 here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? So here I got my 10 rows of 3. There are 30 10,000s. Well, remember, this is 10 times more than this. So I'm going to circle this group, and that's going to make 100,000. I'm going to circle this group, and it's going to make 200,000. Let me fix that. That was kind of sloppy. I don't like being sloppy. Hence why I cut my nails earlier to make it look not sloppy. Or a ragamuffin, I guess. And then my last group of 10, here, I've got, there, 3. So I end up with 300,000s. So what does that come out to be looking like? It looks like this. It could be 300, okay, 1,000, or 30, I'm sorry, 30 10,000s, or 300,000s. Okay, you gotta think, that's a big number. Okay. All right. Oh, I keep getting out of the picture. Sorry about that. There it is. Okay. This is the most important part, I guess. All right. All right, it's gonna get easier. I promise. You have to keep grinding, keep going along with us. All right. So this one here. Let's zoom on that real quick. And if you look at that right, you remember what that symbol means? That's division, okay? Which means we're gonna go back one, okay? So that's division, means we're gonna go back down this way. So I look at here as 4,000s divided by 10. So what I'm going to do is go to my thousands place, and I'm just going to write in a simple 4. Here's my 4 thousands, okay? That's that, so it represents 4 thousands. All right, well, I need to transfer that into hundreds, okay? So how much would that look like if it were all hundreds? Okay, so each one of these, I'm gonna kind of do it in reverse. This guy, all right, I gotta turn that into 10, right? So it's a multiple, getting it out to 10. Check that out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one, I'm gonna make into 10. It's just kind of the reverse of what I was doing before, okay? So there's, okay, 10, there's 20. Take that guy, bring it over here, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you all the way down here, trying to make my circles as neat and as best I can. And I'm gonna make that another 10, okay? And then finally this guy, all right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there it is, okay? So my answer here would be, let's see here, how many is equal to 4 thousands divided by 10 is equal to 40 hundreds. Okay, 40 hundreds, okay? Now, all this is gonna hopefully make more sense when we get to this point here, okay? So remember what I said to you about 10, 100, 1,000, okay, before about the zeros on the end, right? Okay, so here, 10 times 6 tens, okay? Well, I know what 6 tens is. 6 tens, all right, is 60, right? So 6 tens is 60. So if I say, oh, 6 tens is 60, okay, write that over here. What's 10 times that amount? Well, all I have to do is write my 60 down and just put that 0 on the end because that's just 600. All right, it's 10 times more. All right, over here. Okay, here's 700s. Okay, so what does 700s look like? So what I need here is 7, okay? And what I need to put on the end of 700s, when I think of hundreds, here's my brain, okay? 100 has 2 zeros, so 700s, oh, that looks like that. If I multiply that by 10, all right, all I have to do now is add a 0 to the end of that. So it turns into this number, 7,000, okay? Doing great. We're writing these things in standard form. Okay, so down here, I know I'm moving quick. Press pause if you need to. 3,000s. What does 3,000s look like? Well, 3,000s is 3. Remember in my head, this is my head. Okay, this is my little face here. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Thousands, it looks like this. So 3 of those, just put the 3 zeros on the end. If I divide that by 10, all right, instead of adding the 0 to the end of the number, I'm gonna take it away. So if I take one of those off, you guessed it, I went backwards. That did a 10, and I'm down to 300, okay? All right, so there's 6. 6 10,000s divided by 10. So here's 6, and 10,000 looks like this, 10, 0, 0, 0. 4 zeros, so 6 of those. Put my comma in. If I divide that, remember this is division symbol, I'm going backwards 10. So remember, I'm taking a 0 off. That comes down to 6,000, all right? All right, you're doing fantastic, okay? So the rest of this will be done, hopefully here, if you can, with your teacher, all right? We're going to talk about, I'm going to skip this one and go right to this one here before I get to the end of this. So this says 4 hundreds, 3 tens, all right? Or 4 tens, 3 ones. 4 tens is 40, and 3 ones is 3. What is 40 plus 3? You got it. It's 43. So 43 times 10, I just add the 0 to that. I get 430. All right, enjoy the rest on your own.